Hey guys, it's Millbee here, and this is a little special episode. Could be quite long, of a Q&A. So you guys who've sent me emails, I've got a whole bunch of emails that I haven't replied to here, and more. I'm gonna look for them all. I'm gonna look for the words Q&A first. I'm gonna answer them, and then I'm just gonna pick random ones. But I'm just going off of my emails right now, so I'm just gonna read out my emails, and I'm thinking I will do this every so often. We'll have like an email, maybe reading his emails episode, but we'll call it a Q&A. Or we could call it something else. We could call it Millbee's magical mail balls. I don't know. I'm not a poet, okay? Sorry. Okay, I've got milk here, and I've got some turkey, some cold turkey, and I'm ready to get through these emails. If I do miss yours, I apologize, but I've recorded. The footage you're seeing now is pre-recorded. I was on Mindcrack earlier, and I recorded about 43 minutes worth of just me caving. So this whole episode, while I'm chatting in the video, is just gonna be me caving, just caving, because I'm on a mission to find iron. I need lots and lots of iron to create some rail tracks. So that's what's happening right now. So enjoy that. There's also a conversation between me and Baj in there, in the bottom bit. That's nice. So first of all, let's go to this one. Seems like a pretty interesting question, and this one comes from Sam Heater. That's a nice name. Sam Heater. I like that second name. And they ask probably one of the most basic questions. Not putting it down. I'm not putting the question down. A question that, you know, the probably should answer first, which is, Millbee, how did you come up with the name Millbee? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Now, my real name is Maxwell. And it's actually, but I prefer Max. I prefer Max to Maxwell, so people call me Max. And that was kind of the basis. I kind of wanted something that reflected my name, and at the time, I was looking for a name that stuck, because this was going to be my internet name. You know, I wanted a name that was gonna, you know, people would remember, and I feel like Millbee's achieved that. It's a name that you it's easy to say. You're not going to mispronounce it, unless I'm not really sure how you could mispronounce Millbee. Millbee? No, I don't know. It's kind of difficult. But I kind of hope, and I hope for you guys as well, that it's a name that you see and you're like, oh, I like that name. I love it. I don't know. It just flows. I want it to flow off the tongue, and I think I achieved that. I hope. But yeah, if you the Millbee, the M is derived from the Max in my name. The Mill part I'll go into after, right? What I wanted was, there's a game called, and originally it was on the NES, the NES, and then it was on the SNES, the Super Nintendo, and it's called Twinbee. A lot of you've probably not heard of it, because it's a very old game now. I mean, this is back when I was growing up with my Super Nintendo, and I played Poppin' Twinbee. And all the characters in that, the main characters, the robots that you control, are called Twinbee, or called something Bee. And I loved that. I don't know, I wanted to incorporate that into the name. And Mill, I was like, Millbee. I couldn't think of anything. I had like Monkbee, Mulbee, Manbee, what? But Mill just flowed, Millbee, and it was quite an adorable name. And I've had some people say, I thought Millbee was a term Welsh people use for sheep. No, it's just something people have adopted to say instead of sheep. A few people, which shocked me. I didn't expect that. It was a very nice surprise. So, yeah, Millbee kind of like that. It's kind of a bit from Twimby and from my own name. So there we go. My name is Max, and I live in Wales. And Max is a dog's name, I know. Okay, so that was a question from Sam Heater. So thanks for that question. Got another one here from Jack Haxley. Hey Milby, and he asks, hey Milby, where in Wales are you from? Love your videos, by the way. That Matt Damon texture pack, Matt Damon, made me laugh so much. Ha ha. I'm glad that you were one of the ones who got the joke. I am from South. Oh my God. There we go. South Wales. I live on the seaside. I do. So I live. You know, I got the sea next to me. So the beach is like my back door, basically. I gotta say though, when you live by the beach, you don't half like take it for granted. A lot of people are like, oh my God, let's go for a day trip to the beach, yay! And I'm like, no, I like see it all the time. I don't want to take a day trip to the beach. That's not fun for me. I'm far too used to that now. So yeah, I do take it for granted. You really do. If you live next to a beach, you'll understand what I mean. Hopefully, it's enjoyable, but you kind of find it weird when people are like, they want to take trips to the beach, and you can pop down there in 5 minutes. But yes, that wasn't a very good example. Yeah, I live in South Wales, and the risk of people stalking me, I live in the Bridgend area, and unless you're from Wales, you won't know what I mean. And the Bridgend area isn't the nicest area in the world. Apparently, we have the highest rate of underage drinking in the whole of Europe. There's a few more stats as well that I don't have on me right now, but none of them were very good. I think we had a pretty high suicide rate as well at one point. There's a big kerfuffle about that a few years ago. It was some internet group or something like that. We also had some other ones. I think we had one of the highest records for underage pregnancy. The Bridgend area is not the best place. But the Bridgend area is encompassing quite a lot. But I live in that area. We're like between Swansea and Cardiff. Cardiff, the capital of Wales, if you don't know, if you're not from Wales. And Wales is spelt W-A-L-E-S, by the way, not the animal Wales. W-A-L-E-S. And people in Wales are Welsh. A lot of people spell Wales with W-H-A-L-E-S, and I'm not laughing at you. I understand you may never have heard of Wales, so you don't know the way it's spelled. So I can understand that. But yeah, that's about that for there. Let's move on to another question. So thanks for that, Jack Hexley. Here. Oh, here we go. This one is from Victor Crummy. I like that name. Victor Crummy. Hi Milbs, I'm sort of new to your channel. I'm sure many are, but I'm really glad I found it. Oh, well, thank you. My question is, what is the best game you've ever played? Or enjoyed the most, I should say. And you can't pick MC, Minecraft. With little smiley eyes. Have a good one. I wouldn't pick MC, which might surprise you. I enjoy MC a lot, but I've definitely played games I enjoy more. And if I was going to pick the best game I've ever played, and I hope some of you have heard of this, and if you haven't, I highly suggest that once I tell you what it is, you go and find out the game. You find the game and you play it. You play it now, because it's such a good game. And that game, one of my all-time favorite games, is Shadow of the Colossus. And it's almost beyond gaming. It's almost like a piece of art. It's so well made. It's so like atmospheric and emotional. And there's very, very little dialogue in it. And if I was to sum it up, the game is about you going off and killing these giant colossuses. And the whole game is basically you traveling towards a giant boss. And there's 16 of them. So the game is basically a giant boss battle, but that doesn't do it justice. It's It's so good that I want everyone to play it. And while I'm talking about this, actually, there's a person, and I'm gonna pimp out someone who's not on Mindcrack and doesn't always do Minecraft videos, but he's an awesome Let's Player, and he doesn't get the appreciation he deserves. And he's very energetic, and I haven't talked to him in ages. And I did a video series on Little Big Planet with him, and I feel bad because I haven't talked to him in ages, and I'm a terrible person. But his name is Theodore HB, and I'm going to put his link in the description for in this video. And I want you guys to check it out because he's currently doing a Let's Play of Shadow the Colossus. And it's very good because it's his first time. And I love that. I love seeing people play that game for the first time. It's amazing. But I would suggest more than that is that you go and get it yourself and you play it. Because, yeah, that's about that. And also, if you play that, I would suggest playing Ico, which is also made by the same people and is a spiritual sequel. It was made before, but timeline-wise, it's like a sequel to Shadow the Colossus. And that's all I can say about that, without spoiling stuff. But yeah, it's a very good game. And that is my all-time favorite game ever. I know the only game that comes close to that is Tales of Symphonia, which was the first Tales of game I ever played, and was one of the very few that have actually come out in Europe. Because we suffer from a Tales of drought. Apparently Japan doesn't see us worthy, doesn't think there's a market for it over here, which really sucks, to be honest with you. So yeah, guess that's about that for that. If you don't play Tales of Symphonia, I'd suggest picking that up as well. And I'm going to pimp myself out. I've been playing that on my stream lately, so if you do see that, oh, I've just broken the covenant. Never mind. I'm sorry, people. You will understand what I just mean right there. But whoops. If you do, actually, I've mentioned it before. Yeah, but if you do want to see it, I do that. I'm almost at the end of it now, anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's that. So that was from Victor Crummy. So thank you for giving me time to just gush about my favorite game ever made. Right, and it's currently on PS3. If you want to play it, Shadow the Colossus. It was remade in HD on the PS3, and it was originally on the PS2, and it was one of the best looking games on the PS2. Okay, here we go. Here's one. No, hang on. I don't know if that's actually a question. Some of these aren't questions. Actually, very few of them are actually proper Q&A questions. Some of these are just random gushings. Let's start here and work our way up. This one is, hey man. No, that's someone asking for a shout out. I don't do shout outs unless I feel like, I don't want to sound like a dick here, but I don't. If you email me saying can you shout out my name, I tend to only shout, like just before my friend there, Theodore HB, go watch your stuff. I tend to only do shout outs for people who I know, or like I really enjoy their stuff. He has like me a link to his channel, so I don't know about that. I'll have to have a look at that at some point. We've got one here from, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This one just says, actually, I want to read out an email I got from someone. It was very weird. It just said nipple clamps. I don't know why. I don't know why it just said nipple clamps. Very weird email. And that was it. It was just nipple clamps. I don't understand why it just said that. But anyway. Hey Millbee. Wait, this one is from Jeff Ochanis, and it says, hey Millbee, what's going on, buddy? I'm so glad that you joined Mindcrack. Also, I think you should challenge Beef to a fight in B-Dub's arena when he finishes it. Cheers. I just want to clear this up because there's actually another email here. Where is it? Where the yeah. This there's another one here from Derek at Twatter not at Twatter, that's at Twatter. It says, "Hi Millbee." I'm not going to read out his email. Or his YouTube. My question is, how are you and Vintage Beef getting along? And this is another one. And this is also, P.S. I love your YouTube videos. And I loved how you did your third Mindcrack video with the Matt Damon texture pack. Yeah. It was funny, and that people take stuff so serious. Just me, I know. And that people take stuff too serious. Just trust me. I know at my school it's the same thing. So please, I want you to know that I love your channel and all your vids. See ya. Oh, thank you for that. We've already covered the texture pack stuff, though. Yeah, the beef thing and me is a joke, by the way, guys. I love Beef. He's a pretty fucking awesome fellow. And I mean that. I like Beef. We did me, him, Paws, and Baz did a Left 4 Dead series together. We never finished it because no one ever watched it. But, well, very few people did. But yeah, I like Beef. Beef is a pretty good guy. So there's no problem there. That is all just like a little joke, obviously, between us all. I would happily form the duo of Lamb and Beef, or Beef and Lamb, to take over the world. The dynamic duo of Lamb and Beef. So yeah, that's about that. We can let that die. I know you won't, but I'm saying you should. What else have we got here? This one says, you should read this. You said you would read this. Here we go. This one is from, I'm going to say, Curline. I'm just going to just read out the first part of their email. I'm not going to read the whole email out, obviously. I've never seen that, though. I've never seen that email. That email address. Weird. It says, I hope you read this because you swore you would read it. ... Hi. Welcome to Mindcrack, smiley face. By the way, you have so much swag. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? You have so much swag. You mean, I don't know. I don't really hear that word used too much. You have a lot of swagger. I heard it used, but I don't really know what it actually means. You got the swagger. I don't know what that actually means, but I appreciate it. I think it's a compliment. Okay, here we go. Hey man, I'm a new subscriber. Didn't really know you before Mindcrack, but I'm liking your stuff. Matt Damon. Well, here goes my question. Here we go. Question. As one of the newest members of the Mindcrack server, what exactly are your plans in the server in regards to building and your base? Well, that's a very good question, and that is from Erwin Ixcott. That is a badass name. Can I just say that, Erwin? That is a badass name. I really like that name. Right, hang on. Let me just take a quick drink of my milk. So, yes, Erwin Ixcott. My plans. Okay, well, at the moment, as you can see, I'm getting iron. It's part of my plan. I don't know how to break this to pause, but since the death of Matt and Damon, my experience has been soured with that house. I feel like there's a ghost there. I feel haunted in that house. I don't feel comfortable there. And I kind of want to have one of my own little railways going off from the nether, you know, like that. So that's kind of like one of my missions is to do that at some point. So yeah, I do want to have my own little area. That's gonna be like, and then there I kind of want to have like a cave with my face on it. My face. I would love to have a cave with my face on it. I've always wanted to have a cave with my face on it. And then I really would like to, in that area, just build a massive fuck off sheep. Just a huge ass sheep. Just massive. And someone, oh god, their name has escaped me. I'm going to find them while I do this because they were extremely helpful. Someone sent me a video about oh god, where is it? About the sheep, the giant sheep, and they sent me all this stuff. Oh god, where is it? Here we go, from RacerBoy87MC. Really cool dude actually for doing that. And he said in the tour of the Mindcrack server, you said you needed a bit of help for building a giant sheep without it looking distorted. So I thought I would help, and then he's got me a link to the YouTube video, and I liked it, and it was on Twitter, and I think I need to video response it in one of my videos actually, which I haven't done yet. But I will, because it was very helpful, and I'm going to be using that as a base for my giant sheep, which I very much want to build. Just the biggest sheep you have ever seen, and I want to build a city on it. It will be like the Discworld, but with a sheep. It'll be sheeps all the way down, and it's gonna. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a pretty big undertaking. I don't undertake massive build projects too often, but since coming on the server, I've seen all these things that people have made, like Xisto's giant space station death ray, which is crazy impressive. Some of the stuff in the spawn area is massive. Apparently Nebris has got a really good base upstairs that I have yet to see. Like BWO's giant arena. The Goose Towers, all of them, Badger's Town, they're all great builds, and I wanna have something, you know, that can rival and match these great builds. So I'm up in my game, and I'm gonna build a giant sheep with a city on its back. And what I want to kind of do is have like mine shafts inside the sheep, sort of like so where you would mine down, it's all wool, but you're inside the sheep. Do you know what I mean there? I'm not sure about that bit. Like so, like where the caves would be is instead you're inside going through the sheep and stuff. But I'm not sure about that. That might not happen. It might just sort of be like an underground town or something like that, you know. Yeah, that's it. That is like my main plan right now, and to have like a little house and a base. At one point, I thought maybe I could start a farm, but then I changed my mind. Other than that, though, I would like to have a massive collection of sheep because I'm going to need it for the doobie-dabs, you know, the thing. I can't think of the word. I also need like one color of every sheep, which is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. It took me ages to get that before, and it will take me ages again because I need cocoa. I need cocoa beans. Anyway, that's about that on that bit of the thingy. So I guess that's that bit done. What's it, 23 minutes we've been talking for so far? Wow. How do I talk that much? That is worrying. I've always thought about doing vlogs, like the video logs and stuff. I like doing them. They're really fun. You may have seen some old videos of me, because my face is on my channel. If you have not seen it, go back through and you can see my face. It's up there. It's there. And I sometimes when I'm walking my dog, which I do quite often, I will pull out my phone and just sort of chat to you for a while I'm walking my dog. But yeah, I kind of want to do more video logs, just sort of chill video logs. So that might be something I do more of, but I'm not sure, because my life is quite boring, so I don't know what I talk to you about. Yeah. So let's have a look. Oh, here you go. Here's one from Dan Ashby. And it says, a question for Mindcrack. This is a pretty popular question amongst LPers, so sorry if you've already had it. Who introduced you? That's all right. Any question is good. Who introduced you to Minecraft, and who inspired you to start your Let's Plays? I was just wondering if it was one of the more common ones, such as CNanas, X, and such, or if it was one of the lesser-known LPers, or even someone on the Mindcrack server. And at the bottom it says, Inverse Codpiece. I guess that's their name. I probably should have introduced him as that. Yeah, I tend to just read the name at the top. Let me know if you don't want me to do that. Anyway. Okay, so who introduced me to Minecraft? Well, right, this is a funny story, actually. This is kind of funny. Way back in its in-depth stages, a friend of mine, one of my besties, he told me about this game, and he told me about it, and I was kind of like, I was kind of dismissive. I was like, that sounds kind of interesting, kind of a bit. He was telling me about how some guy had made a giant computer system in it, or something like that, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. But he never really told me about anything else in it, and I kind of was like, it's okay, and it doesn't sound like my kind of thing. And I just sort of, and then I never thought about it again for like a few months, and then I think it was in its beta stage, just before beds came in, that I was watching. Who the hell was I watching? I don't even know if I was watching anything. I think it was just like some random video of Minecraft. And I was like, this is cool. Wait a minute. Minecraft. That's the game that my friend was telling me about. So I went along and I looked at it. And I saw a few different videos. I saw the Yogscast ones. You know, everyone's seen them. And I did see C and As and X. And I was like, these look, this actually, I didn't watch too much into it. I like watched a bit and I'd watched someone else's. And I was like, this actually looks kind of cool. So I bought Minecraft. And there's my phone making bleepy noises. Because it's running out of charge. Damn you, phone. And then, and yeah, I bought it. And I just sort of, I was having a really good time playing around on it. And then, I don't know at what point it was, I actually made LPs. It wasn't so much one person that actually said, actually I was like, you have inspired me to make LPs. It was me, and this is going to sound really arrogant. I just sort of watched a variety of different things, and some of them I watched, I was like, some of these are really bad. Not all of them, some of them are really good, but some of them are like bad, and I was kind of like, I feel like I could do better, so I did. I just made a video, and it was terrible. It was, if you've ever seen my first video, it was pretty awful. I'm so nervous in it. I don't know why, because I'm not a particularly nervous guy. I don't know what that was. That was weird. I kept saying something over and over again. I'm sure. That was it. I kept saying I'm sure a lot, and it really bugged me, and it really annoyed me when I was listening back, and all I could hear myself saying was I'm sure. But yeah, it started because I saw people doing it, and I thought I could do that. I saw just random videos, and I thought I can do that. It was no one person; it was like a combination. And I was like, I challenged myself. I thought I could do that, so I did. And no one watched me. So I was on the Minecraft forums, and this has become a story now of how I started. I can ramble. You might have noticed that I can ramble. Yeah, so I was on the forums, in the Minecraft forums, in the video section. I was trying to pimp myself out a little bit. I was very wary of not appearing needy, because no, that's just not an attractive trait in an LP or anyone. So what I gained. Oh God, I gained my first viewer, and I think her name was Pella. Oh God, it was more than a year ago now. Because I started last year in April or May. I think it was May. Oh, God. And I think her name was Pelophesia. And she did Minecraft LPs as well. And she was fun to watch. She had a very interesting style. She used to do a style where it was like you were with her. And she like put down two beds. And like, that's your bed, that's mine. And it was really cute and entertaining. And then she stopped, and she just suddenly stopped. I tried to find her old videos the other day, and she closed her YouTube thing, so I was kind of gutted about that. But maybe she's come back to life in another form, and she's listening to this now. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I remember you. I remember my very first sub, and I do remember some of the older ones. In fact, I got a message from someone called Alpha 5 Alpha, and I do remember you. Used to leave amazing comments on my videos. But yeah, and then basically I did some. I played hardcore Minecraft before hardcore Minecraft was invented. That's right, I invented hardcore Minecraft. No, I was playing it like hardcore mode, but there was no hardcore mode. I was doing it. If I died in the world, I start again. I do not think I created hardcore mode. That was a joke, by the way. And I feel like I have to say when I'm joking now, because it seems a lot of people don't quite get my sense of humor. Because I'm sarcastic a lot, and I'm very dry. So, just try and, like, look out for it. Don't take what I say too seriously, ever. That is, if you want to know anything about me, is that very, very, very rarely am I ever serious. Apart from certain things. Yeah, so... Yeah, it wasn't until when I started doing Super Hostile, like at the time when Super Hostile was fairly unpopular or unknown, and it was that was quite a while ago. That was before Vex got his big boost, and I feel like the Yogscast had a large part in that, because it was after the Yogscast did their first video on it that things exploded like crazy. The Yog boost, you know. And but there's a lot of people doing them at the time, and everyone helped, you know. And it was at that point that people started watching me, and it was good. And then it sort of built up from there. And then I sort of stopped doing Super Hostile, because I was part of that Super Hostile group doing them all, but I wasn't with the group. I was on the outside because they never talked to me. I was a bit like an unknown. And then it's a rags to riches story. And what was I saying? I have forgotten what I was saying. Oh god. Oh no, I hate when I do this. It's gone. Oh, it's gone like a butterfly. Oh, that was it. Yeah, and then I started doing a variety of different things, and nothing of them really picked up. And then I met Pause about Christmas time, just before Christmas. And then he's helped me a loads. If it wasn't for Pause, I wouldn't even be on Mindcrack. That's fair to say. He was a big voice in it. And some people don't believe that that's fair that I'm on because of that. And I've seen those comments. And don't be jelly. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so, yeah, from that, basically, it's like a rags to riches sort of thing. Minus the riches. There's no riches here. Trust me. Very few people on YouTube could ever call themselves rich. They could call themselves, okay. They could say they're doing well, but I very much doubt anyone could really say they were rich. So yeah, that's that. That was a very long answer to a question. This one is from someone in Russia whose name I cannot pronounce because it's in Russian and I have no idea how to say it. So, but the first part of their email says Sanya. So Sanya, it says, question from Mindcrack series. Tell me about yourself on YouTube, like how you start. Obviously they don't. Yeah, I understand. They say at the end, sorry for English, I'm from Russia. Yeah, I understand that. That's cool. But I just answered that one. When you start to be popular and how you met the rhythm. Actually, I pretty much answered that whole thing through. I just answered that then without even needing to. So I appreciate the question, but I already actually answered it accidentally. I just want to thank someone called Jack Scott, who has sent me an email of an opening they've made for my videos. It's basically the same thing, but they've prettied it up a little bit. There's just like there's like one or two kinks that we need to work out, and hopefully, if he gets back to me before I upload this, we'll see that intro on the video. If not this one, then almost definitely the next one. But yes, I want to thank you big for that, Jack Scott. That is really awesome of you to do that for me, even without me saying anything. You just went ahead and did it, and it's much better than mine. Oh, one just popped up in my email address. Oh, here we go. This is from Harmen Blum. It says, "Hey Milby, it's nice to see a new face like you on the Mindcrack server. So I basically have 2 questions. Is there any chance you'll play some custom maps, like CTM maps, that's Capture the Monument for people who don't know. Those are the Vex style maps, with Paws and Beef. Would love to see that. And what are your actual plans for the Mindcrack server, as in what kind of house you want to build, or maybe go Kurt J. Max style, be awesome, and travel all day long. Would be interesting to hear your plans, at least in my opinion. Keep the lovely content. Regards, the Real Typhoon." Well, thank you for that. That is very, very nice email. And very well worded. And very well spelt. I've answered the second part of that. Although, I've got to agree with Kurt J. Mac on that. I love adventuring. I'm probably more of an adventurer in Minecraft than I am an explorer. You might have seen my Yogbox series. That speaks to me, because that is adventuring and exploring. But I will build. And I do like setting up home bases. So I will, don't worry, I will do that. Well, I will do a little bit of exploring, because I do love exploring. Will I be doing custom maps for CTMs of Paws and Beef, though? Well, you see, me and Paws, we used to do custom Capture the Monument maps almost every week on his stream. Paws and Paws' live stream. If you don't know he live streamed, then you should be watching it. It was a while ago though, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. But we sort of burnt ourselves out on CTM. We did so many that we were just like, oh, we don't really want to do them now. Well, at least I know that's how we felt then. Paws may have changed his mind. I'm still not quite at the level where I want to keep playing them. Sometimes there's some of them are just so unfairly hard that I don't even enjoy myself. I don't like cheap deaths. I don't like stuff like that. It just kind of makes it boring for me if I just suck and die over and over again, you know. So, yeah. I would do it, though. I mean, if people really want me to, I'd definitely play some maps with them. I'd love to. I want Badge in there as well. I love Badge. I don't know if you guys know this, but I do love Badge. Badge is a solid bloke. And also a British person. Even if he is from England, I can put that past me. Because there's a little thing in UK where basically everyone hates each other, not strongly, but there's a thing between England and Wales, and Scotland and Wales, and Scotland and England, and it's weird, and Ireland and Northern Ireland and stuff, and everyone just seems to sort of like, oh god, those guys. So we all live on the same island, but no one likes each other, but we do, you know. So yeah, I want to check that. Get Badge in there. Badge is a fun dude to talk to. And there you go. Thank you for that, the Real Typhoon. I just want to say, by the way, don't stop sending in questions or emails, because I love reading them, and it may take me a while to get back to you because I have gotten a lot, and I'm not quite used to this. I've jumped from 2,700 subs a few days ago since I started Mindcrack to about 9,800 now, and it's hit me very quick, and I'm kind of getting used to it. So bear in mind, I've had this greatness thrust upon me. Some men are born great, others have greatness thrust upon them, and I have had this thrust upon me like a wild cock just thrust in my face, and I'm like, whoa, hang on a minute, let me work out what's going on before you keep doing that. But yeah, I just want to say, last episode I said I don't like stuff like racism and homophobia, and I've seen bad language. When I say bad language, I meant racist language and homophobic language, not swear words. I don't care about swear words. I swear a lot. I do it a lot. I don't mean to sometimes, but it just comes out. I will say shit, bugger, fuck, and stuff like that. It just pops out. I'm not a prude. I'm not a prude. I'm not like, oh, don't swear, don't smoke, don't drink, because I drink too much. I don't smoke, but I drink a lot. I like to party. What can I say? And we're running out of time. We only have about 3 minutes left, maybe a bit more. And yeah, I like to party, and I do swear. So I'm not a prude. I just don't like homophobic and racist attitudes. It's disgusting. It really, really is a horrible side of human nature, and that people still like that these days, it shows a very closed-minded attitude towards the world. yeah, I'm a chill guy. I don't take much of life seriously, but stuff like that really irks me. So I would just appreciate if people didn't use racist or homophobic language towards me or towards anyone in the comments or like that. It's not nice, and it makes you look like a bit of a twat. But yeah, swearing is fine. I don't care about swearing. Fuck that. Right. Okay, I'm not sure what that one says. Here we go. Hey Millbee, this is fan mail. This is from Awesome Bonjuice. That is a good name. Might be the last one. Hi Mill, I found you through you joined the Mindcrack server, and I love your videos. I have some questions for you to start this mail. Where are you from? I'm from Wales. I thought you were from England. Whoa. Because Paul did mention it by some way, I think. No. I did this the other day, I'm definitely not. And how old are you? Oh, that's a good question. I'm 22, guys. I'm 22. And I used to work as a barman, because a lot of people ask me what my job is. I used to work as a barman, and then I left because my boss was a bit of a dick. And he was giving me no shifts, so I left. And as I left, he was like, oh, you're actually that bad a barman. I was like, no, you can't do that to me. So I left, and since then, and that was about a month or two. No, that was more than a month or two ago. Since then, I have been leaving off the money I kept, and I've got to say now, guys, I do still live at home, because you can't leave home on a barman's salary. I'm going to say that now. I'm coming up to the end now, but I just want to say I failed. I dropped out of uni when I went to uni, and I found to being a barman, and I haven't been able to move away yet. It's not something I want. It's not like I want to be here that much. I love my parents, don't get me wrong, but I would very much like to be living in Cardiff with my mates. In fact, all my friends, we all stuck in this town. It's one of those towns where you get stuck in, and we want to get out before we get stuck, you know? So we're trying, but it's difficult. It's very difficult to find jobs that aren't bar jobs when you're not very well educated. So yeah, stay in school, kids, because it really comes and bites you on the fucking ass. Let me tell you. Oh dear. But I found this, and I'm quite good at this apparently. Well, at least I hope I am. So yeah, there's that. And you know what? I haven't finished his email. Am I happy to get on the Mindcrack server? Yes, I am. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. I'm gonna rush this now, because I know a lot of people who died to get in there. I know a lot of people would, yeah. And I love the community there, and everyone is just so nice to each other, and all of it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so thank you for that, Awesome Bondes, and I'm gonna go because I've run out of time, and I've talked for 43 minutes straight, and that's madness. And I am gonna get out of your hair now. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will do more of these, because I'm sure there's plenty of questions I didn't answer. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to them, but I waffled, and I'm out of here. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching.